Okay, everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Becky Raney, and I'm delighted to be here with you today to talk with you about using doTERRA essential oils in your Ayurvedic practice. And we believe so much in these essential oils that we will hope that during this practice today, this class today, you will find so many benefits and ways you can use these oils within your practice. Today, we are going to discuss health benefits. We're going to discuss business ideas, and we're going to discuss many resources that you can tap into to be able to help that answer a lot of the questions that you may have. So why doTERRA essential oils? And doTERRA essential oils are doTERRA is the #1 essential oil company in the world. And we have over, I think it's maybe even more like 12 million customers now worldwide. And we love to talk about our retention factor of 65%, where people return ordering more oils because they're benefiting and seeing the process of what these oils can do for their bodies. The essential oils are tested over 60 different kinds of tests with the certified pure tested grade program. doTERRA's realized that in the world, there are no standards with essential oils, meaning you can buy essential oils that are much cheaper in the marketplace, but they have not been tested. They will say 100% pure on the label, but you can't trust that because many brokers have gone through and put harmful fillers, contaminants inside the oils that allow them to be cheaper. However, they're very less effective on the body. So doTERRA's goal is to pursue what is pure. doTERRA also loves to talk about sourcing the best. We go all over the world looking for the best constituents inside the oils that are going to benefit our body the most, along with co-impact sourcing program that helps these farmers lift them up, maybe in areas that are poor, that need water sources, better education, that doTERRA will pay these farmers 2 to 3 times more than other brokering agents with essential oils. And we will actually lift up these families in a huge, impactful way. Testing really matters. Let's go back to the certified pure tested grade. In the world, we talk about all these oils, and some people have talked about using essential oils, but they didn't help or they weren't beneficial to their body. Well, because doTERRA's is the purest oil in the world, they are super effective. doTERRA will go through and test 60 different kinds of tests on these oils to ensure that there's no harmful fillers and contaminants. Over 80% of the essential oils you find in the marketplace are contaminated, and that is not good for a doctor to be wanting to work on healing your patients, and you're giving them oils that are actually being and causing more harm to the body. Adulteration is a big deal. When essential oils are adulterated, it means that a natural or synthetic component has been added during a production process, so the original oil is no longer pure. And then the power and the potency of that oil becomes lower and not as effective. Now, again, I said earlier that most essential oils out there in the marketplace, like 80% of them are contaminated. You can buy an oil like cassia or cinnamon out there in the marketplace, and it doesn't even have cassia or cinnamon in it. And so because you can very much adulterate or make a chemical compound that gives the testing to show that it's cassia, and it's not. So we are finding that such a huge percentage of people are having very good effects or results on using these essential oils. And so it is just a huge benefit to have. doTERRA really wants to be transparent on these tests. We have a website called sourcetoyou.com, and on the bottom of each bottle, there's a code where you can click on the code on this website, and you can see the specific testing and the results of each bottle. Remember, essential oils are natural. So each year, maybe the compounds of the oils could be just slightly different because the weather, the environment, everything changes from time to time, right? And so this is a really powerful way to show what's happening with these oils. Here's a really simplified list of all the different kinds of tests that are done on each bottle of essential oil. I can't even pronounce half of these names. I won't even pretend to, but you can go onto this website, learn about each different kinds of tests and how these oils are really benefiting the body. Now, again, why doTERRA? Well, these oils are found in so many different things you can find in the marketplace, right? But why not have these oils to make your own at the home? Meaning you can cook with the oils, you can clean with the oils, and mostly we love to talk about the health benefits of the essential oils. So for example, if you were to look at the food ingredients you have, on a lot of the processed foods purchased today, there's so many chemicals in that food. So if you were to look at the flavoring and seasoning that you can do when you cook your own food at home, you will find that you can infuse Himalayan salt and sea salt with essential oils for flavoring, or you can even infuse like avocado oil and cooking oils to help make your food. And I love to use like peppermint and peppermint tea, and the flavoring is just incredible. You can clean with these oils. Now we can go through and talk about all the household chemicals. You know, people often ask, well, how did I get cancer? Why am I sick? Why is my body not able to have a good immune system? Well, it's because we can look at all the different chemicals that we buy and we use to clean our home, including our shampoos, our makeup, lotions and soaps, bug sprays, furniture polish, all are laced with chemicals that can be harmful to our body. So these essential oils are a really great way to detox the home. By getting rid of a lot of these ingredients in your house, you can actually help benefit your body and building up the immune system as well. So as your practice, these types of things are a way that you can introduce oils into people's homes to be able to help them benefit in a bigger way. And be responsible too, right, of what they're doing at home so that they can see the pathways of why our health is so important. So when we go through and look at how essential oils can be used, this is just a simple list. There's over hundreds of thousands of different reasons why essential oils can benefit our health. And that is what we're going to focus on a little bit today, from sleeping better, having better energy, skin irritations. And actually, when we look at the gut health, the gut is the gateway to our body to be building up it's where the nutrients come in and helping feed our brain and helping feed our muscles and all that stuff. So I know that you guys have talked and learned a lot about this in your schooling. And so I've read this really good book and this really good video series called The Truth About Cancer. And this video series talks about modern medicine is not taught natural nutrition in their studies. And doTERRA really wants to focus on nutrition and living a wellness lifestyle. doTERRA talks about the whole, we call this like a pyramid, where we have the nutrition and digestion, where that's the foundation of our health, right? When we have good nutrition and our stomach is able to absorb those nutrients, and then we're able to move, go out and do walks and exercise daily, if not 3 to 4 times a week. How is our stress? Are we managing our restful sleep? Taking on these things will really help balance out our body. And when we're talking about teaching people natural self-care, is more like talking about detoxing the body, detoxing the home, so that we can actually omit a lot of those chemicals that are introduced in our body into this modern day. All of this is all designed about informing ourselves in self-care. And I think that empowering your patients and empowering our customers regarding self-care and being proactive instead of always being reactive in our health is so beneficial. And that is where you step in, and you can really be like within your practice. I'm sure you are now known for really helping people, but really empowering them. You will be able to grow your customer base by being able to make a huge impact and difference with them, with your customers. So natural, effective, and safe. Our essential oils are so pure and so potent, they're very safe. There's no harmful contaminants. We talked about earlier with all the testing and stuff done. The essential oils can actually penetrate the cell membrane, which is the protective part of the cell. When they can penetrate that, you don't want them to have any harmful chemicals and contaminants. This is where the DNA and the bacteria or the virus lives, is inside the cell. And if the essential oils can penetrate them effectively, they can go after killing the virus as well as working with the DNA structure and able to make a huge impact. Essential oils contains hundreds of different compounds, providing complex and versatile abilities that combat threats without building up a resistance. They work with our body to address issues at the root cause on the cellular level, meaning, a lot of natural or modern medicine only goes after the symptom, which could be headaches. But why do you get the headache in the first place? These essential oils will go looking at maybe hormone imbalance, stress, tension in the body. Could be one reason or several reasons why we have headaches. And also looking at the emotional aspect of why we have headaches as well. So going through and looking at all of these things regarding the root cause is really, really important. 3 easy ways to use essential oils. Now, aromatically, of course, using diffusers or putting a drop on the palm of your hand, rubbing it in and breathing it over your nose is a very effective way to use the oils. I'm sure you've heard of that in the past for aromatherapy is one of those things. But topically is also something that we love to use. You can rub it on the bottom of your feet for those reflexology points, as well as we're told there's the biggest cells or the biggest pores are on the bottom of your feet where the oils can absorb very quickly. And internally, with doTERRA, you guys, doTERRA's essential oils are rated that you can take them internally. Now, not all oils can be taken internally, but if you look for the supplement label on the back of the oil bottle, that means that is an oil that can be taken internally. You may find on the internet and other research that some oils that doTERRA has may not be taken internally on other brands, but with doTERRA you can. So this is a very powerful and effective way to work with things in the gut internally. In India, currently right now, we have over 52 different essential oil products. We have some that are rated food grade, some that you can sell and make within your food. Now, tea tree oil, all these different oils can be taken internally. And because the way doTERRA had to register the products inside of India, they had to, within the categories that India has in their government requirements, they registered lemon oil, essential oil as a food grade, and it also can be registered as the cosmetic grade. So don't be confused. Just because it's showing under a food grade, it's just the way that it had to be registered within India market. Now, if you go to the doTERRA United States market, you will find over 200 different essential oils, and that they all have a code on them. If you can take them internally, if you can put them on neat, if you need to stretch them because they could be a little bit hot. All of these different things and ways to use these oils there's tons of resources and information on how to do that. And we'll get into that in a little bit here. Now, Here's just a simplified list of some of the most popular essential oils and how they can be used. And just to kind of give you an idea, a lot of these things are that you're noticing are very compliant-based wording. And we can talk to people with testimonials after testimonials where they talk about how these oils have really helped them. But as a wellness advocate for the FDA, we have to remain compliant on how we say this. So, you know, like lavender is so amazing for burns and different things with the skin. But in order for us to remain compliant with the FDA, we have to say it helps soothe the skin, calming the skin, and different things like that. So as you go through and look through a lot of these resources and on the doTERRA website, you'll see that the verbiage is very compliant and what they can help with. Okay, so a lot of different ways that you can use these essential oils can be even with an Aromatouch technique. So maybe some of you viewing this webinar today, we're talking about lots of different ways for application of the oils. Aromatouch technique, I'm a certified Aromatouch technician, and this is a very simple technique that we can teach you how to use and do with your patients. This is a technique that is a series of 8 essential oils that are just feather touched, put on the body over a series of 40 minutes or so. And you're not deep massage, it's nothing like that. The oils do the work on the cells. Here's a picture of me in Jaipur, India, teaching a bunch of Ayurvedic doctors on the benefits of essential oils and the Aromatouch technique. It was an incredible experience. There were about 40 different doctors there, and we're just so very excited about them introducing these oils in their practice. These oil series go through and address the stress in our bodies, the toxic insult, the inflammation. Now, disease, you know that disease is all caused by inflammation. Most things are, right, from inflammation of the body. And these essential oils really go after the stress through managing that. They go after toxic insult by helping support the immune system. They go after the inflammation by helping support with a healthy inflammatory response. And most importantly, the autonomic imbalance, we go through and look at the homeostasis processes through these oils. So I have heard many stories with people, even with osteoporosis, which is the curvature of the spine, that if people do this on their body once a day, they're able to really correct the spine. Now, not everybody's bodies, I have that result, but everybody's bodies are different, right? And so we need to look at the whole picture and look at the root causes of what could be causing those issues. And so that is where you come in. Now, emotional therapy is also something that's really important part of this puzzle. And these beautiful essential oils have so much emotion attached to them through the energy basis. When I go through and talk about the reason why I started doing essential oils is I was going to doctors and doctors for most of my life. I would go through a series of maybe 6 to 7 years where I'd be so bad, and then I'd get on top of it again and I'd be okay for a while, and then I'd get really bad again. And my stomach was so messed up. And when I started doing the blend Digestin, which has ginger, caraway, peppermint, all these beautiful essential oils within that blend that helped with my stomach, I noticed one of the side effects that I was having was depression. And when I started doing these essential oils, my depression lifted. I was able to feel more confident, have more focus in my brain. I had more energy. I was able to sleep at night. And when I realized that I was focused on my gut health, but when I started doing these essential oils, it also supported me in my mental health too. And I had no idea that that would be a huge benefit. So some people, their symptom is the emotion, right? Is the depression that they're dealing with. And they don't realize that maybe their gut health could be one of the reasons why they have depression. And so going through and looking at covering all the bases is if you were to look at the mint oils and the citrus oils are on top of this chart. So these oils are very uplifting. We have found that many people in India love peppermint, and peppermint is our number one selling oil in India. And it is also sourced in India, which is really fun. But this oil is very uplifting. It's very supportive in helping people. And I think there's so much stress and depression going on all over the world that this makes huge sense why peppermint is a number one essential oil. Now, one of the things that we love to do is mix peppermint with wild orange. And that is also another happy oil, which really helps encourage positive and optimism. So if you can see, if you're feeling discouraged, then having wild orange or some citrus oils are really a great way to get through those processes. Now, down here at the bottom of the chart, we're looking at grounding oils, oils such as sandalwood, cedarwood, tree oils, oils from the grasses like vetiver are all grounding, very help fill that foundation. So if you're feeling like you lost a loved one, maybe grieving is part of that process, so you'd reach for those strong oils to give you strength. If you're feeling bitter and angry, then using grass oils or like a turmeric, which is a root, right? It's the rhizome. Those oils are going to help support you in those aspects. Now, one of the other things that I love about the floral oils, even if you look at the flower part where these petals hug each other, they're all wrapped around arm in arm. And when you look at the beginning of the flower, it's a bud and it opens up to the sun as it ages, right? And so all of these beautiful flower essential oils open our cells up, open our hearts up, help us from being hurt to love, helping us from being worried to being positivity. And you know, these oils are just really incredible. They also are very helpful for women, and women tend to be more the nurturing, like with children and loving and being able to help make those connections. With spice oils, you want to invigorate your life, like spices says it all, right? They help sauce up things and make things more exciting. So I love this chart. It's a really great way for us to just totally focus on how these oils can really address people. I remember one time my husband was dealing with heartburn, and I just started the essential oils. I had no idea which oil would work, right? And so I gave him some wild orange, and I had him just drop a drop on his palm of his hand. He rubbed it in and then smelled it in aromatically. The heartburn disappeared. And I'm like, what the heck? How did that work? Well, again, we want to talk about all aspects of the body, like what's going on emotionally, what's going on physically, and all the different things. And he just had really great success with that oil. Now, we have lots of other products too. So I know some of you may have a practice of aromatherapy, as well as maybe spa, facial line. All of these beautiful oils are integrated in a facial line for spa treatments too. And so these oils are incredible. There's no chemicals in these products. So they're very effective, and you can make your own potions with different things for different skin issues that people may be dealing with. But remember, you want to go to the gut, because the gut is actually the gateway of why we could be having skin issues in the first place. Okay, so doTERRA has a beautiful program called the Wellness Consult. So when people, that's where you come in as well. When you're sitting down with your patients, you ask them many questions so that you can try to figure out root causes and maybe come up with a plan, maybe a 90-day plan on what the patient can be doing to be able to help reach these goals. So I like to talk about how long have people been dealing with these issues, like so that they can really be present to what they've been doing has not been working. You want to have results. People want to have results. And I think one of the things that we found with modern medicine is people have become conditioned to taking a prescription for the rest of their life. And doTERRA's goals is to not have that. We want people to be able to be really dialed into their health and to be able to really actually get past a lot of these issues so that they can live an optimum, long, healthy life. So how do you integrate these essential oils in your business practice? Most essential oil, most companies and doctors do not want to do network marketing in their company. Now, it is always a possibility, but we understand that. We feel that the best way, now I've been to naturopath doctors here in the United States, and they have a whole wall full of different supplements, vitamins, and all the different things that they like to have their patients purchase from them. And so we suggest that this would be the perfect way for you to earn a 25% profit. Um, as well, the more you purchase to resell, the deeper discounts you will get on a program called the Loyalty Reward Program. And I will go into that in a little bit more depth, but you can actually get free products. So you'd be selling these at a 100% profit, and or maybe you could be using these as sampling. Giving your customers different oils to sample is another way to make that happen. We've had many Ayurvedic doctors ask for sampling. Well, this is how you can do that within your practice. It's all up to you on how you want to make that program work for you. But I feel that that loyalty reward program is the key for your true success. You can also make your own protocols and recipes by labeling them with your own brand. So perhaps you came up with a really good recipe by doing the studies of what different essential oils work. Now, I have done that with an oil blend that I call the diabetes blend, and it's cassia, ylang-ylang, basil, eucalyptus. And I have these oils that I've been able to come together with a recipe that actually has been able to help people and their metabolism support their sugar levels in a powerful way. Now, about 30 out of 40 patients have good success with that, but that doesn't mean everybody will, right? So you have to come into play and be able to help monitor that. You can change up different oils, maybe. So, for example, the cassia oil may not be for this particular patient, but maybe the cinnamon oil they may have better results with just because of the chemical compounds that are found within inside of each of those oils. That body may be have a better response to that different oil. Okay, so making your own recipes, making your own roller bottles, and selling them with your own brand is just a really fun way to be able to do that. Now, you can also, within the network marketing side of the business, you can share this information with other friends and doctors that you've met in college, perhaps, and that they have different offices in different markets and different type of modalities. Maybe one of your friends does chiropractic. Maybe you have another friend who does, massage. Other modalities that would work within the practices of your family of Ayurvedic medicine is just really a powerful way to be able to build up a team, like-minded physicians and Ayurvedic doctors, where you can go through and share ideas, talk about different results, and be able to have that. Now, we do have a Facebook website where you can join, but you have to have actually the credentials to be part of that Facebook page. doTERRA also has this website called sourcetoyou.com, where there's a whole list of practitioners that doTERRA has as far as their medical panel within doTERRA. You can actually reach out to them, ask them questions, and be able to collaborate with them. We are also working with different universities and medical communities and developing different research and things like that. So sharing these ideas during the practitioners' processes, it's really very valuable to be part of. Prime Meridian Healthcare is also a clinic that doTERRA started in the United States, and their goal at one time was to go through and open up these clinics throughout United States. Then the pandemic happened, and so I think things are going to get back on track. But if you go to pmhclinics.com, you will see the website of the actual one active medical clinic that they have on the doTERRA campus here in Utah. And I actually walked through that campus, through that medical clinic. It's beautiful. They've got modern medicine come together with Ayurvedic medicine to be able to find all those different modalities. And they have massage, acupuncture, all the different things together with modern medicine to be able to find a really synergy efforts to be able to make this healing people, really bringing this powerful efforts together. They go through a comprehensive disease management. If you go through and look at this website, it's really pretty powerful, where you can see they have ideas on cooking and how to do nutrition. It's very integrative, and it's very, very powerful way to do this. So might find some really good ideas that way. Here's some phone numbers and, again, emails. If you would like to do a screenshot of this, you're more than welcome to. I'm not sure if this is the actual place that you can get this powerful information, but I think you can actually talk to these doctors and get some ideas on how you can make your practice work as well. So here is the Facebook page that's called doTERRA for medical and healthcare professionals. Again, to join the group, you have to answer many questions. It's strictly for licensed and certified medical healthcare professionals. And so we would love for you to, if you decide to do this, to join that group and be able to get some powerful information together. Here is another website called aromaticscience.com. And this website it's perfect for those who are very scientific orientated. There's tons of research on this website on how to use essential oils through different modalities, as well as different protocols. And here's a breakdown of the different body systems, and it goes through and breaks down the essential oils and the properties of them. And it's just a really powerful site. So that's aromaticscience.com. So take a note of that. Here's a deeper dive within the body system. So if you were to click on each category, it would break down all the different aspects of what the oils can do to help support each one of these areas. Pretty cool. Now, doTERRA also has some different training sites. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is that if you do decide to do some of the network marketing aspect on this and not maybe you don't have time to be teaching your downline anything. This is doTERRA's gone through and done a very, very, very powerful self-training courses where people can go in and learn how to do the Aromatouch technique. They can go and see how they can detox their home. They can learn about the essential oil specialist certification. So they can learn all about the essential oils. And these classes, some of them are free and some of them have a bit of a fee on them. There's like 30 different classes that you can go through and learn on this website. So this is just really fun to do too. I've done most of them. And here's another resource that's very powerful for you. This is an app that actually our upline has designed. It actually came from this book. Now, currently right now, on November 8th in Delhi, there will be, these books will be available for the opening convention. To ship them from the United States right now is very expensive. So I know that the team is looking at getting them printed in India. So stay tuned. But these are a must-have book. They're amazing. They're super thick, but the app is everything on the book. And I love having the app because it updates constantly. And this is something that you can have with you when you're out and about. You could just take your phone out and actually look at different protocols, how the different oils are used, and different recipes that can be done. So it's just really a powerful resource to have. And also, this is a really crazy, amazing tool. I will be bringing it to India with me on this next trip. It's called the ITOV scanner. And what it is it measures the bioimpedance of the body, and you get a report on what essential oils are going to be beneficial for that person's body. So sometimes we know when we talk to people, they're not truly honest with ourselves or with themselves on what's going on with their body. People like to kind of maybe ignore something, or maybe they've gotten so used to it, they don't think that that's an issue. And the scanner can actually measure the energy within our body to be able to see what essential oil is going to benefit the best for them. And this really knocks out the guessing in a lot of ways. And so you can come up with some protocols off this report. And each patient, you can get one of these scanners yourself if you'd like, but each patient would get an emailed scan of the scan where they can go through and look at maybe the emotion aspect on it. Because like before, I talked about emotions are a very big part of our dis-ease. And it also will address some of the body symptoms and where we want to focus on. So where you're seeing these bars here are showing where there's most focus from that scan. It goes through and talks, all these different body parts are down here at the bottom. It's a really very intense report. But then again, it's not a diagnosis so much, right? This is something where you as a doctor would come in and actually, with your experience, go through and help really analyze it the best, right? So again, I would suggest that this iTovi scanner is something that you can get. Now, this is not a doTERRA product. This is a third-party company, and we hope that they'll be at the convention. We're not sure yet, but they will be very much a part of doTERRA India in the near future. Now, PubMed.gov is probably a site that you're very much familiar with. The NIH is also another part of this site. And more so with the Prime Meridian program that doTERRA is doing, they're getting more and more information researched and proven and studied and actually presented on this website. This is something about 18, 20 years ago, there was hardly any research. And when I started doing doTERRA in 2013, there was not very much about essential oils on these websites. Now you're going to find more and more heavy, powerful research on these websites from the universities that doTERRA has partnered with and with these doctors that they've partnered with. And it's going to be growing more and more so with our Ayurvedic medicine doctors to be able to be a part of this program. So very exciting. When I just clicked in the word essential oils on this website, I came up with 26,000 results on different essential oils and how they're benefiting and studied within the body. So very powerful, you guys. Look at the amount of research it's showing within from the times past, right? So again, it's becoming more and more popular. People are looking to natural medicines. Now, I was talking to an Ayurvedic doctor recently, and they were not trusting what I was saying about doTERRA, and they reached out to one of their FDA consultant friends that is in India, and they talked to this person, and he said that internal use of doTERRA certified pure, it's tested grade essential oils is perfectly safe and worry-free when used properly. Essential oils are already a normal part of your diet, and the human body is well equipped to safely metabolize them. When you sprinkle cinnamon in your oatmeal or fresh oregano on your pasta sauce, you're actually consuming small amounts of volatile compounds found naturally in the plant. When centralized, essential oils can be used as internal supplement for more potent targeted support. Today, many essential oils are found in U.S. Food and Drug Administration's generally recognized safe GRAS list, which affirms the safe uses of essential oils as flavoring agents and preservatives. Every substance found on a list has well-documented history of internal safety. However, it is your personal choice and never a bad idea to consult with your aromatherapist before ingesting. So that is where you come in. You want to be able to study these oils, be able to learn about them powerfully so that you know that they are widely recognized and accepted in your practice. So to get started with doTERRA, to get your business account, you want to reach up to me, your upline, and we can help you with all these different forms to be able to get your business registered properly so that the India government will recognize this properly. And I'd be happy to help you get set up your account and get it going so that we can powerfully have you help your patients, which is most important. I mean, we really want to see an impact, right, over India, all over. So here, I got the slide out of order. I apologize, but this loyalty reward program is how you can earn deeper discounts. So once you sign up as your doTERRA account and you order a supply of oils to be able to resell, to have for you, yourself, and your family to experience and to understand more about the oils, because these oils are so pure and potent, you haven't experienced anything like these. I promise you, you'll be ordering them every month. And each month you order, you will get deeper discounts. So month 4 through 6, you'll get 15%, 7 through 9, 20%, all the way up to month 13 and beyond. You'll be earning 30% back in product credit points in a little doTERRA bank account. What that means is when you sign up, you'll be getting everything at 25% off already, but this is an additional 30% back in product credit points that you get to purchase these products for free. So let's say you have 100 PV in products sitting there, or points, you will get 100 PV of free product. What I mean by PV is product value points. And so product value points stands for Indian rupees compared to United States dollar. We want to talk in equal doTERRA money so that way India compared to Malaysia, compared to Australia, we all have different currencies. And this currency will actually, we can talk the same, right? And so with inside that, when you're maintaining the ladder of going up in points, you want to at least order something every month, at least 1 PV. In order to increase those points, you want to order 50 PV. In order to earn commission, so maybe you are sharing this with other doctors, or maybe even if you decide to open up the network marketing within your practice, it's not required. But if you decide that you have some people who want to buy product and have it to clean their home and do different things like that, and you don't want to manage those orders for them, I would suggest that you sign them up as a customer underneath you, and you will earn a commission with that as well. Now, that is the network marketing aspect part of the business. I'd be happy to teach you within another class on what you can do to take advantage of that side of it if you'd like. So just reach out to me and let me know. To participate in the product of the month, if you order 125 PV each month, doTERRA, between the 1st and the 15th, you will actually earn a free product. And that is really fun. Those products are great to use for sampling. They're great to diffuse maybe in your waiting room. They're good for classes if you decide to do classes on teach people how to use essential oils. It's really wonderful. Every once in a while now, doTERRA will do a product of the month promotion. And this month is October 2022. And we have the Immortelle essential oil as a promotion this month. So that's very exciting. Okay, so there's 2 ways to purchase the oils. Again, I just went through and shared with you how to sign up your business. Basically, within the network marketing side of the business, we like to sign up people as a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate. It's exactly the same thing where you actually get 25% below retail. You would order on your own website. You do not need to rely on someone else doing the ordering for you and delivering the product. You can have your receptionist or your staff go on and order what you need, and it will ship within 2 to 3 days from Mumbai. And again, you get to take advantage of the loyalty reward program and earn an income when you're sharing with others. So we can dive in a little bit with the compensation plan. I'm just showing you this, is that in the network marketing, there's actually 5 bonus systems that make it really powerful to do network marketing. You actually get at the retail profit, which we've talked about that you would want to do within your practice, or you can also earn a sharing bonus. So if you do share with other Ayurvedic doctors or other modality doctors and sign them up on your team, you will actually get a percentage of what they buy for their office. See, so if they're going to go through and resell this in their shelves and they buy things, you're going to get a percentage of that too. And that is just really incredible. And depending on how you structure your team, you can actually get a bonus every month from them ordering. Then there's also the unilevel, which means that the more people you sign up, you're going to have levels of people on your team where you're going to get a commission off that. And then if you end up building quite successfully within the network marketing aspect side of the business, as you start to go up in the different ranks, you will become a leader and be able to get a very powerful bonus as well. And what we're doing right now is we are opening up what's called a program called the Foundership Club. And that is something I want to share with you too. It's very exciting. Here's an idea of the structure that we are suggesting people to build their team. So if you are here and you sign up your friend from college who's selling, who's doing Ayurvedic medicine and would like to sell this in his practice, you put him here, and then maybe another friend, and then maybe a colleague down the street or in your office. You can actually have a team, and as they order oils for their practice, you will earn a commission on that. And then they will have their customers, and then so on. And you will be earning on those levels. Here's the Founders Club opportunity that I just mentioned. And this is going to be a short window, but if you reach the rank of gold before you want to do this within 40 people, there's only 40 seats available, and you need to maintain that rank. You can't just reach it once, but you will get 1% or 1/40th of 1% of the total commissions, the total commissionable volume of India market. So that's all over India. Now, let me just tell you, India is the second largest country in the world. I know you know that. But if you were to be a part of all those cells in the United States, doTERRA is the number one network marketing company in the United States. The cells have reached $3 trillion a year. When you're earning 1% or 1/40th% of what that is, like if you were a founder in the United States, that ends up being a bonus of like $250,000 a year. It's incredible. And so this is something that is really powerful that I know that India is going to be a huge, huge opportunity here. And this is only created if you were doing the network marketing opportunity and reaching the rank of gold. So that is going to require you to have levels of leaders underneath you. Okay, so that is the network marketing side of it, just in a quick nutshell. But I just wanted to share with you again, and I wanted to thank you for your time. But, I'm asking you to join this mission. We help the world heal. We want to make a powerful impact in India. People in India love Ayurvedic medicines. They understand what essential oils are. And so being able to really step into the most powerful oils in the world that are most pure, the most potent, they are very effective. And to be able to have these available, this brand, people know this brand all over the world. So you will be sourcing the best and helping the most. So I invite you to join our team today. And I just want to thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the person who shared this video with you, and we'd be happy to answer all those questions for you. So thank you so much for joining us.